A huge win for the rookie and a massive statement as he takes on the top 34. As we move on to heat number 11, this one features a former world champion, Adriano de Souza, taking on a couple of the local Australians, Josh Kerr and Bede Durbidge.
Yeah, I think we just saw probably the biggest upset of the day so far. Frederico Moraes taking down Felipe Toledo.
Now we'll get started with this one. That's that classic rapid form from Bede Durbidge. Fighting back from injury and looks like he is ready to go here in heat number 11. Nice clean work with the rail, just staying nice and close to the pocket. It looks like the lip shows up, carves right through. Bede Durbidge, big hammer off the roof, straight up vert, extend a slide through the inside corner. And Bede is fired up to finish, blows the tail out to show his variety and his control after one of the most radical wipeouts we've seen at the Pipe Masters. Almost thought
Bede, saw him yesterday. He's just coming out the water from a bit of a free surf. He is looking fit, and I tell you what, by this performance on this opening ride, look out for Bede Durbidge this year. Just looking full of energy, a lot of pizzazz, some great surfing. I think he's almost surfing better now than he was. Bringing this one all the way through the inside, nice, clean, smooth rail work from Bede Durbidge. And I'll tell you what, the thing with Bede is he is an absolute wave magnet. You know he's going to be on the good ones, and then throw a little bit of this in here, a little bit of innovation, some floats. Watch this turn right here, throws the tail out, beautiful drifting maneuver right there, puts the pressure over the front foot, lets those fins free and slides again on the inside. So Bede Durbidge opens up with an absolute cracker.
great to see Bede back in form here at Snapper Rocks. He had to watch from the sidelines, and well, he ended up joining our commentary crew last season and taking on responsibility with John Florence. He was the first in his corner last year to really get that world title campaign started of a previous event champion, Felipe Toledo. Watching this now, Josh Kerr. Quick whip off the top. Nice transition into a wrapping cutback. Low road fade just to set up this inside track. Kersey catching the first few waves of his life just down the beach at Greenmount. Quickly was taken off behind the rocks.
Congratulations, parabéns, and we're going to see you in round number 3.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Back to you guys.
Thank you, Kaipo. Right into action with Adriano de Souza. Power in that first section, then a nice clean carve to continue this motion down the line. Still stalling, waiting for a solid section to work with. 2015 world champ, highline arc, and now starting to run after a better part of the wave. Squares up vertically. Man known as Mineirinho carves through another big section, whips it with a classic version of his favorite combo here at Snapper Rocks. And now he'll just throw it up vertically real quick as this wave quiets down on the inside corner. Oftentimes spots we're waiting for de Souza to have about 3-4 scores by now. A little different approach.
Sometimes you get that quick start, which is really what you want to do. You know, you want to apply the pressure straight away on your opponents. If not, well, you just got to stand by and wait, you know, and I think that's what he's done. Picked an absolute gem right here. I mean, look how small that wave is right now, just sort of milking it all the way through, waiting. He's already got a couple of good turns on. Now it starts to hit that little inside bank, and you watch this wave stand up right here, and now he just pumps. Look at the speed that he gets right here, draws off the bottom, the wave doubles in size, and he reacts perfectly. Great timing there, big swooping maneuvers, building his points all the way through the inside, showing that nice variety of repertoire. And I love that deep, low bottom turn, very similar to the way Julian Wilson approaches the wave. And that's going to be a great score for de Souza.
Great battle with 3 solid regular foots that have known each other for a long time. They're aware of each and every one of their weapons that they're going to bring to Snapper Rocks. Last year he had some key results following it up, and now he's got plenty of time to go for his second world title. Bede Durbidge now. Setting up a couple of nice clean maneuvers, exploding off the lip on the third strike. Now you can see the wave going flat. He's actually go to the prone position. He'll get back up. It'll be the same scoring ride with a big fan off the top. Now pulling in for the barrel. Bede Durbidge looks to muscle his way through, but he's going to go down. We talked about his incredible road to recovery. Even though he had a little bit of downtime, maybe a little hiccup with having to go down to prone, he exploded on the right sections.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, watch this next turn right here from Bede. Snap through the top right there. I mean, he's looking loose. He's looking like he's got some good boards under his feet. And like I said, I saw him yesterday coming out of the water, and he had a pair of boardies on, and he had, he had just a full six-pack going. He looked really fit and healthy. Just a little bit of mistake towards the end of that wave there. So back to the drawing board for Bede, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. Absolutely right. I mean, you talk consistently to the big guys. Here we go, Josh Kerr running.
Kersey, all setup work. Local boy hits it off the lip. Now throwing the fins out. Always surfs with that spontaneity, unpredictable nature. He'll flare out the reverse, keeping that downline motion. Rapid cut back in the pocket for Kersey. Little bit of room left. Always has enough energy for a finish. Now winding up for the layback off the top. And now hopping out of the inside. We talk about really attacking one part of the criteria, and he had a ton of variety on that last wave.
He's absolutely right.
Josh Kerr is in such a free mind right now. Let's see what he did on this wave.
Oh, I think he did everything. He threw everything at this wave, including the kitchen sink. Boom, nice little tail release right there. Comes around the section and just kind of got caught a little bit right there, but what that did was it gave him the speed to just how easy was that? Just popped it out. Nice little rail grab air reverse. Kersey's got so many different varieties of airs, and I think that's what makes him such an exciting guy to watch, Joe. You just don't know which one he's going to do, and he brings this one all the way through the inside. I love this little layback jam right there, just showing some variety, showing some power and some control. So the judges, well, it's going to be, I don't know, probably a mid-range score.
Now watching more action, Bede Durbidge trying to protect his lead, picking off a jumpable wave. Snapped a huge down carve. And he's over the rest of it. So another huge combo from the Australian. His wave before 7.27. Bede start 8.17 with a mid-range score for it, 5.33. De Souza still has his 7 in his back pocket on road to comeback. De Souza with priority over Kersey. He's allowed to take the rest of this wave. Nice and powerfully drills it through the lip, vertically hitting it again. And now the former world champ will fade to set up this inside track. Some of our favorite turns from the day come on this part of the bank as he drills it again right off the lip, winds up for another big forehand blow off the top and jams it under the hook. It's starting to spin, get nice and hollow on the inside, and he keeps that vertical fashion alive with the tail drift on the inside corner, and De Souza's feeling it. One more blow tail to finish. And as he finishes, he earns a bonus section. More in the tank, more speed to burn, more rail to work with, and he'll get 3 extra maneuvers before it goes completely flat.
I got tired just watching that wave, Joe. That was pretty much 45 turns on that one, and each one of them was spectacular. So that's going to be a great score. I think it's going to rival Bede's 8+ ride. 8.17 for Bede on that opening exchange. De Souza has just dropped a bomb of his own.
Next wave to answer, Bede Durbidge. Rips one off the coping, little carving 3 attempt. He'll get hung up and he's down. Last score coming in for Adriano De Souza, a 9.17 and the lead. Kersey still in motion down the line. Little foam on the face of this runner. Series of cutbacks for Josh as he's waiting for the lip to show up. A serious forehand carve. Driving through another big hook, and now he's just letting go.
Oh,
pushes hard until the fins release. He's able to stay on his feet. Fiji after surfing cloud break, after he had sort of a lackluster start of the year. So we get back to that with the last of Kersey on screen.
Yeah, just a little bit of a foam on the face of the wave, which really does make it a little bit more difficult, but Josh Kerr navigates through it just fine. Nice, clean, smooth surfing, known for the aerial sort of maneuvers, but this wave on this occasion just stuck to the face of the wave. Beautiful turns. Watch this one right here, just rail work, just setting those fins and driving off that back foot, and again throwing a lot of spray. Kersey, and again almost losing it right there. And as he stands up, you can see just taking a breath and giving those legs a bit of a rest. This is De Souza's wave, 9.17 for Adriano De Souza. Now this is one of those waves that just kept giving, and De Souza just kept reacting. That deep low bottom turn to front side snap. Now he fades back, waiting for it to come through that inside bowl, that little marley section. There's a set of rocks there where all the sand gathers and forms this perfect little bank. And De Souza just time after time just tags it, showing some variety, some speed, races down the line. Watch this turn around here, nice boom through the lip again. So De Souza just tagging this one, throws the tail out a little bit. We thought it was sort of over, didn't we, Joe? And then this little inside section just kept giving. Sort of gave up right there, and then he went, hang on a sec, this wave is still going to offer me some more scoring potential, so why not tag it a few more times, which he does. High scoring wave of the heat so far, 9.17. Adriano De Souza takes the lead.
Massive score for De Souza, and now he's back up and riding with a huge carve. He'll climb the next section. He's looking to better a 7.0 to put this heat away. Little rebound off the whitewater. He'll come out of that one, and he'll just continue to fade to set up the inside track. Now it's starting to open up. De Souza, big rooftop float into the flats, and the rest of the wave's going to run down the beach. Down to 4:10 on the clock. Bede has dropped to second, needing an 8.01. Josh Kerr now comboed for the win.
And that's what you got to do. What happened was after that he went on to win a world title. So
De Souza up again. Perfect timing on that forehand snap. Sets up a deeper bottom turn. Challenging maneuver with that climb, making it look so easy. And he'll just wait and cruise his way through this inside wall. Not looking too interested at the moment. But we remember what we saw early this morning with Gilmore laying down and then getting barreled all the way through the inside bank. So you never know when something's going to stand up. Adriano's already watching the rest of the heat unfold.
I just had a quick glimpse over our monitors, and I just saw Bede Durbidge going to town on this one.
Bede Durbidge getting this wave in now with 10 seconds to go. We'll find out what he did out the back and if it will be close to an 8.01. We've had some very close decisions today. A lot of heats going down to the wire. And the two seasoned vets shake hands on the great battle they got to have in perfect snapper rock conditions. Bede put pressure on the whole pack when he opened up with an 8.17. And that lifted De Souza's game to get a 9.17. And now it's coming up to the final wave.
Yeah, let's get the replay of that last ride from Bede. It was a good wave, Joe. I only saw glimpses of it, but an 8.01 is what's required from Bede. A couple of big turns. It was a solid ride. So,
and it was not enough. Adriano De Souza hangs on to first, even on the final exchange. And Bede walks away with a 15.44 total. That stays in second. We'll see what happened on that final wave for Bede before the clock ran out, Potts.
Yeah, I think he's got to be proud of the way he performed. I mean, came out and pushed the world champ to the ropes. I mean, to the limits. He surfed incredibly well. He's looking loose on his feet. He's got some great boards. He's looking fit, and I think he's great signs for Bede Durbidge. You talk to the top guys, and before Bede's injury, he was one of those guys that no one wanted to get. He was one of those guys that really made you earn your win, and it's exactly what he's done now here up against Adriano De Souza.